All right, so real quick, I want to go over what I just finished doing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a little system I just set up or whatever. Right now, I have this system right now, basically set to pull all the dust out of my main storage system right here. So if I type in dust, you get to see everything that's left. There was a lot more in here. You know what I'm saying? So this is basically pulling everything out and sending it over here. You know what I'm saying? The modular router is this puller upgrade is set to look at only dust. You know what I'm saying? I use Fluix dust as an example, but it's using the tag of dust or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's pulling from the left, which is the main storage system over here, and then it's sending it out to the right. You need a sender module for that. So this is sending to the this is sending upwards into the packager. You know what I'm saying? So the packager is attached to the modular router. I got it powered with a lever. It's pulling the packages up and going through the item pipe into another packager. And when you have a packager that's unpowered, it's gonna send the item into whatever it's being sent into. You know what I'm saying? So this inventory connector is is attached to this pipeline that's going all the way over here to the storage system I just finished building. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to see everything in here. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I have an inventory panel on it, I can see all my dust or whatever. So the pipeline travels all the way down here. It gets connected to these storage controllers right here. These storage controllers is connected to this entire thing. This one right here is looking at these three rings of storage drawers, and then the top one is looking at the top three rings. You know what I'm saying? So everything's getting stored into here. You know what I'm saying? Some of these are turned in the other direction so you can't see the dust. But you know, this is the front face or whatever. The front face is gonna showcase it. So I just have to turn everything around. That's what I got a wrench for. You know what I'm saying? So I can change the rotation of the block and I'm able to see everything. So this entire little silo right here is gonna be just for straight up dust. You see a few dust coming in right there. And this one over here is gonna be for all my crushed ores. And then in the back I'm working on two more. One of them is gonna be for ingots. And I forgot what I was gonna use the other one for, but I know I'm going to also store all my fluids. I can't use these drawers though. There's no actual block or whatever in the mod. This is functional storage, which is interpolation of an older mod called storage drawers. You know what I'm saying? There's a better version of this, which is the backpack mod or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the name of it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's like smart backpacks or whatever. But they have a storage mod that does way better than functional storage, way more options. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, it's not in this pack. All I have is functional drawers. So I'm gonna have to use the super tanks. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this row of drawers out and make them super tanks, and connect all the inventory to that. You know what I'm saying? In order to make this work, though, you need inventory connectors connected to the storage controller. So the storage controller, like I said, sees all of these drawers or whatever, and it interacts with the all the drawers wirelessly. You can send items in and out of the system. And then these inventory connectors, these right here, these inventory cable connectors, they read this right here, and then the cables just connect everything down like a pipeline. So that's how I'm able to see everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically saying that the system is fully done. There's nothing left in here. So if I go in here and I type in dust, I should see nothing. And I still see a couple of dust. Apparently these don't have the item tags. So I'm gonna just send this manually into the system. And it took me a second to get this actually working because what I initially did was use this right here. You know what I'm saying? The basic item inventory hopper. This is the first time I'm actually using this from the same mod as this. This is Tom Simple Storage. You can see it in the dialogue. It's in the blue text. And there's an item filter that you can actually put inside of this, and you can set up the tags and all that. So that's what I was doing at first. And I just had this connected to this main storage system, sending everything over this way. And the only hiccup with this is that it moves too slow. So that's the reason why I had to come up with another method. I tried a couple of different methods. I had to go in and get items from my other storage system, you know what I'm saying, which this is connected to. That's all the way at the beginning of the base. And just looking through here, I don't see any dust in here, which is a good thing, except for red alloy right here. I have to take that out. The quartz sand is gonna come out, and that's really it. Of course, I can filter this just as like anything else. Search for the. Oh, I got a lot of dust in here. Yeah, all of this is gonna come out. Don't need that. Need this. Need that. All right, so that's getting teleported. It's gonna get teleported into this ender drawer, then get put into this right here, and I could throw that into the system as well. And this is my I stopped progressing for a little bit and focused a little bit on building. And I was thinking to myself like what I actually needed, and what I needed to was to organize my storage system a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just stuff all over the place. And that's what this is. Of course, you can lock the drawers, so only that one particular item goes in that drawer, and nothing else can go in there. I don't know if I'm do that yet. I don't know if I really need to. You know what I'm saying? Really, right now, because any kind of dust can go in there. It's fine. Um, what I'm eventually gonna do though is, like I did with these right here, configure these a little bit to show the amounts. Is to put upgrades on them. So this little orange square with the up arrow is a copper upgrade, which I threw on here. If I can take a look at it at all. Yeah, so this is a copper upgrade, and it multiplies the storage by 8. So now I can hold 16.4 thousand items in this one drawer right here instead of the default. The default is like 2048. And if I start getting too many dust, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Like these particular dust right here is from Centrifusion rare ore residue. So that's something that I had to actually do in order to keep this from overflowing, because I don't want to void anything. I don't want to voiding is basically just getting rid of it, trashing it. I don't want to do any of that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep all my stuff because it's all usable. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it. I just finished building this. This is simple to build. I already have the sky stone. All the rest of this is just drawers. This is all just straight wood. You know what I'm saying? Planks and chests and all that. You know what I'm saying? I can further expand it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's scalable. Because it's nothing but towers. So I could just keep going up if I need more storage, or just make the upgrades. The upgrades are not that expensive. For these particular upgrades, they are Gregified. You know what I'm saying? For the most part or whatever. So the recipes are these double copper plates. So this is 2 ingots. This is 8 ingots right here in total, and one tin plate, which is 1 ingot. You know what I'm saying? So it costs a lot of copper, but I basically have infinite copper and infinite tin. That was one of the first resources that I got, so it's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? The only issue will be the only tedious issue in applying it is that you have to apply it to every single drawer individually. So that's gonna be like a real tedious task if I need it. But I don't need to add it to every single drawer because I'm not even gonna get that many dust from every single thing. You know what I'm saying? Some of those are really rare dust to actually get and all that. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like I said, this side is dedicated to dust, and I had to set it that way and make sure that these storage controllers only talk to these drawers, this set of drawers right here. You know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna do the next thing for the next side or whatever. But this side is this, like I said, this side's gonna be crushed ore. I went over this already. You know what I'm saying? And this side is going to be all my ingots, all my different ingots and double ingots and stuff like that. And then this side is gonna be for fluids. And those are the only things that I'm gonna separate out of the system. And keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was nice little project, little project to get away from working on tungsten still. You know what I'm saying? That's coming along as well. You know what I'm saying? This entire time that I've been over here constructing this and been playing, the tungsten line, production line has been passively creating tungsten. You know what I'm saying? So I should go back over there. Probably got a couple hundred uh ores now, crushed ore. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?